we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A.B. Yeah, we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A.B. Like to get a little wild, we like to put a smile on the meat. If you're feeling like a frog, step on up, dog. You know we'll give you that stitch. 'Cause we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A bitch. Yeah, we're two drunk, strong motherfucking sons of A bitch.
Jesus Christ. Why is that so loud?
I don't know, man. You're running the goddamn controls.
It's always my favorite podcast every week. What are you talking about?
That's a good plug.
Yeah.
Yep. It was good.
We'll just like soundbite that and put it on. It's always my favorite podcast every week. You know,
That'll be like
yep.
the beginning of everyone. It's always my favorite podcast every week, you know?
That's perfect. We are live.
Oh, yeah.
We are under the lights.
Can you hear?
I can hear.
Sound crystal clear, Tommy.
Yep, she's coming in crystal clear. Hold on.
Just like last week.
Yeah. I wonder what it sounds like this week. Hopefully it's not as good as last week.
Yeah, can't top that.
Mm-mm.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Well, listen, you win some, you lose some, pal.
Yeah, that was Finn's first show, and
Last.
last. Yeah, we're going to keep it going this way from now on. So he tried.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation, but you missed probably half of it.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
It was half of it. I mean,
Shit happens.
people did listen to it.
Yeah, I know. This sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it was bad. You know, like I said, you win some, you lose some. I opened up a new file. That was a mistake. I should have overwritten, right? That's what I usually do with all mine.
Because it's already set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I should not have done that, obviously. But here we are. And then yesterday, I made one for my show, and I'm like, God, I hope it worked out, you know, because I don't know. So I posted it, and it takes like 20 minutes to upload onto Spotify and all the shit. So I go listen to it last night before I went to bed.
Yeah.
And Josh Kaiser's playing. I'm like, what the fuck? I never put Josh Kaiser's music on here. How did this fucking happen? Now I don't know what's going on. And because I started it with like 10 seconds of Country Boy Can't Survive, then I went into my show.
Yeah.
And then that happened. So I forgot. I think I tried to upload a little bit of music drunk one night because you can do that on that Buzzsprout, that app.
Yeah.
You can put an intro on there. I think I was trying to fuck with it and trying to make an intro. And I don't remember doing it, but that must have been it. And it was like 3 minutes of a Josh Kaiser song, which I wanted like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't know what was going on. And then the volume everything sounded good after that, thank God. But, yeah, that was a fuck up.
Yeah, you'll have that
Yeah, of course.
on those big shows, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of big shows, we're brought to you by GeneralLeathercraft.com.
The big show.
Matt Hayden at Pioneer_Fit Instagram. The big news as of today, this morning, as if you're hearing this,
Yeah.
you can order the new sleeves. They are at his warehouse now. He said he'll be shipping Tuesday because he has Friday, Monday off for Labor Day. He gives them Friday off, too, which is nice. So by collecting orders Thursday.
I don't like that. That's a little too much time off there, buddy.
Well, he's a real American. So he said Tuesday.
It's called Labor Day for a reason, pal. Labors.
Tuesday he's going to be packing orders, and he said a lot of people will have them by the end of the week. So if you want to get them, GeneralLeathercraft.com. I'm not too sure how many he ordered. I have no idea. But I would get on it.
I wore them today underneath my work pants at work, the prison.
All day?
All day.
Yeah.
Tighter than hell.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Can't
Knees
feel my
feel
toes.
great. Yeah. My toes have no circulation.
My knees have never been warmer.
Yes.
Yeah. They are very similar to a knee wrap. I've never said that before about any sleeve, but like very similar to a light knee wrap. Not a John Jursic knee wrap by any means, but a light knee wrap.
Maybe a cowboy cam after he's done like 4 of them.
Yeah, and a lighter wrap itself instead of a heavier duty one. But it is fucking wild. So if you want to support him,
How are they? I
check
mean,
those
they're
out.
hard to get on.
they're I needed to get a size bigger. They're a motherfucker to get on.
I saw on the online people were complaining a little bit about the calf sizing or something. Like
Well, yeah.
the size, you got to go pretty far up.
Yeah, because like I've always been a large knee sleeve.
Yeah.
So I don't really have big knees. My calves aren't super huge.
Yeah.
Like I'm
That's the same one
built
I wear.
like a little bit bigger in my legs, but not like crazy. Like I'm not Dan Bell, but I've always been a large. I have to wear extra large in those.
So that's good
Because
for
I
people to
can't
know
get
if they
them
buy
I
it.
can't get them over my calf.
So you go one size up if you have a knee sleeve.
Yeah. But the calf measurement, we were talking about it actually like Monday. He was texting me about it. He goes, what do you think I should do? I'm like, you could do knee and calf. He goes, yeah, but then I'm worried people are going to try to downsize to get
Everybody
a
wants to
tighter one.
downsize.
You can't. You will not get it on.
Yeah.
I was on with pliers and cam pulling with fucking tights on
Oh, yeah.
underneath to make it slide better because it
Yep.
was sweaty. And I'm like, this isn't happening, dude.
No.
I could get it up a little bit on my calf, but I have to have an extra large.
Yeah.
It's too tight.
So go size up.
Go a size up, 100%. But they are fucking. I mean, look at the weights they're holding.
Yeah.
Like it's
They're
insane.
stiff as fuck.
Stiff as fuck. They're insane. So they made a really, really good product. It took them, 18 months
Forever. Yeah, well, it's hard to get that kind of material and all that stuff.
to get it right. Because I probably went through
and you
2 or
can't
3
get
of his
anywhere. Like
prototypes.
it's not from like American shit.
No, I think he had to go. He's like, I have to. I can't get it. They don't make it here.
Yeah,
I have to go outside.
It's so crazy. It's just like everybody's like shorts and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I always ask around, hey, where do you get your shorts at? You know, where do you get these at? Everybody tells me the same thing. They're like, we get them from a different country,
Yeah.
and we just hope that I pay these people when it all comes in. You know, like Payton told me that. I don't know. A few different people I know for sure get them out of different. Well, Massonomics,
Yeah.
same thing. Where'd you get your short? I got them in China or wherever the hell they got them from. So yeah, a lot of those kind of things come from another country.
Yeah, but like you said, he's like, can't get the material in America. What do you want me to do? I want to make a really good product.
Yeah.
It's not like the materials are bad. They're just cheaper.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's the same thing what Matt told me with the wrist wraps.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, you're going to pay more for me to make them, or you can go, you know, here's a place in fucking India somewhere, and they can make them for fucking $4 or whatever it was,
Yeah.
you know. I said, no, absolutely not. We want the Pioneer Fit to make it. That's the whole gimmick, too.
Yeah.
It's
Even
not
if it
just like
doubles or triples the price.
Yeah,
Who
it's-
cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You got a better product, and you know it's made from Matt and Pioneer Fit.
Yeah. Right.
You know, I designed it, but Matt fucking made it.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was awesome seeing that on TV too, which I think we talked about last week.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
That was
The
awesome.
Fringe Snickers commercial.
Stupid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So if you want the knee sleeves, I wouldn't really. I wouldn't pussyfoot around. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and size up.
And size up. We're also brought to you by SubZeroPlunge.com.
Oh, Tom's cold tub.
Code stupid at checkout, $250 off. He recently added ceramic tubs. Sold a couple to Liver King's wife, your buddy.
Oh, yeah, just when I thought I couldn't get any madder at your brother, and he goes and does that.
Yep. He was doing some stuff in Vegas this weekend for him.
For who? Liver King?
No, for Sub-Zero.
Oh God,
He.
is he mowing Liver King's wife's lawn?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't think he met her. Like some associate of theirs at a Spartan run or something. He was telling me. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah. You know, women, everything's got to be
Yeah,
perfect.
everything's got to be perfect. So numerous benefits. Best thing for me is after work, I'll hop in and I'll feel tired coming home. Hop in that thing. Good to go for the rest of the night.
So listen to this. You don't. Where do you got your temperature at?
37.
You know, there you don't. You get the same benefit at 50 degrees. Do you know that?
I haven't heard that, no.
Yes. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and
Really?
I heard that.
Who was saying it? Tank Barbell?
No, the MFCO, whatever that guy's name is, down there at First Form guy. He
Oh.
uses it constantly, and they told him not to chill it down to like a certain temperature because it could blow the chiller up or break it.
Sounds like a bad chiller. Tim's is fine at 37.
Yeah, I think that's what he had. His at 37 or 35 or somewhere around the same.
Yeah.
And he goes, they told me, you know, you get the same effects at 50 degrees. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I want to go lower. I want to, you know, 37. I want to do everything better or whatever he was saying. He said some guy told him that. And he goes, that's why I'm fucking better than you. Because I keep mine at 30 whatever degrees, and he's keeping his at 50.
Because 50's easy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not, like, comfortable. Like, it's not like, but it's not super hard.
Well, I'm assuming that 50 degrees is probably what my shower is, right? If it's
fine.
ice cold. Or is it colder than that, you think?
Well, I'm trying to think, because last time I filled up a tub of water in my house, like this past winter and did it,
Yeah.
I think it was like 45 to 50 degrees.
Yeah.
That
was my guess.
And then I had to put a bag of ice, and it got down to like 45,
Yeah.
and everything melted. I'm like, well, I guess now I'm good to go. It's
Yeah.
as cold as I get. So probably 50, which is like uncomfortable, but like when you're in a tub, it's different. Like when you're submersed into it, it's almost not easier, but it's just different.
Well, once you get in it, it sucks, but then after
But you're already all the way in it.
then you're done.
Right, as opposed to a shower. If you're like cold in a shower, you can be like turn this thing off and hop out.
Yeah.
Like you'd be out in a second.
I try to get under there for a long time. It sucks.
I have a hard time doing it. I got in the shower. Like if I'm like, I don't want to jump in the tub, I'll just do cold in the shower. I'm like, yeah, fuck this.
I do it all the time. I don't do it in the beginning. Pappy used to do that because his hot water heater broke. So he was taking ice baths way before it was popular because he didn't have a hot water heater. It'll make it tough. So come on, hop in.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Or like we had obviously a smaller tank in the house and there's 5
Oh
of us.
yeah.
When they'd run out, I'd be the last one. I'd be like,
Oh yeah, me and Karen talk about that all the time.
as fast as you can to get the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah. No,
Take a shower in 45 seconds.
These girls they're never gonna understand that. We got that endless hot water heater.
You have a 2 tankless or just one really big one?
I have no idea. I think one.
One big. I have 2.
I think.
I have one for like upstairs and one for downstairs. I'm like, oh great, more things that can break. This is awesome.
Yeah, we had problems with that water heater. Guy came to fix it a couple times.
Really?
But it was with the home warranty or whatever the fuck you got, you know.
Thank God.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, the girls, they can get in there and they're like, it's been like 40 minutes. Get the fuck out of the shower. Set a timer.
Yeah.
I used to have to fucking get out in like 5 minutes because it was ice cold after that, you know. That's the same thing at the in the camper. You got a little bitty, like 5-gallon hot water heater or something. I always get in. It's fucking cold by the time I get in it. And everybody else is taking a shower.
Right. Yeah, that's tough, especially at 5 a.m.
But, yeah, that's how we grew up. The hot water heater's gone. Well, the hot water's gone, but I got to get in the fucking shower because I got to go to school.
Yeah. I remember at our old house, a common problem with those is like the flame, whatever the sensor it burns on.
Oh, yeah.
It'll get like dirty. It'll get like soot on it. After it's just fucking burning. It like ignites it, right? So you just got to take it off. You got to like can't put your fingerprints on it, like because your oils. So you take it off with gloves and like you clean it with like a wire brush or some wool or whatever, steel wool. When you put it back on. Well, I didn't know much about houses, right? Because I didn't have a house. But I'm like, well, let me look at this. Amber's like, just call somebody. I go, hold on. Like, I'm not going to call somebody. Let me just, if it's over my head, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm doing. But I go, let me just, like, do the top 5 common problems.
Right.
I fixed it in, like, 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, so sweet. She's like, all right, cool. We have hot water. I go, no. I go, yes, has to raise the temperature of all the water in the tank.
Yeah.
I go, it's going to be a few hours.
Yeah.
Well, what the heck? I thought you fixed it. I'm like,
Yeah. Sound like Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is Cam doing?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. He'll be over Friday.
I haven't seen him since he came and picked me up at that bar that one night.
Oh, yeah.
That's the last time I saw him. He's still passing?
Yeah. He's got like 2 weeks left. 3
Yeah.
weeks. He's getting close to that. We got to have a party for him.
I don't know. I really don't think he's going to make it.
Yeah, probably not.
I think that last week he's going to really puss out.
Yeah. Well, they can always stock the shelves, buddy.
Yeah. When is he done? Like middle of September?
Yep. Middle, 2nd or 3rd week in September.
How skinny is he? He's lost a lot of weight or no? Not really. Maybe 10 pounds.
He's probably, I would guess he's 240.
Oh, 240?
235.
That's what I am.
Maybe.
I thought he'd be down to 220.
He said he's going to, after this, he's going to blow up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's a really good idea because in summer next year, you're going to be in the same spot for 5 weeks.
After this, I'm going to blow up. Fuck this.
270.
Yeah.
Okay.
270?
Something like that. I don't know if he was joking.
On.
I don't know what
Probably
he's
not.
fucking around, but I'm like, not a good idea.
Oh, he's getting married. He wants to be 300 by marriage, right?
He's going to bulk into that suit.
He's a year away.
He bought a 3XL.
Yeah, he bought a fucking 58-inch chest. So Cam is going to pass. He hasn't been a bench night.
He's not fucking around.
No.
Because usually we do squats, we do it at like 4 o'clock. So we could do it and go home.
Yeah.
And then have the weekend to recover.
Right.
So
he comes over?
Fridays.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Tuesdays. We were doing Tuesdays and Fridays.
Right.
Consistently. But then after we went to school and we got out of meet prep, it's like,
yeah,
I'll train, Tuesdays for an hour by myself real quick, get some pulls in and call it a day. But that's life, brother.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So what happened, Cal? So let's get into it.
My Arkansas trip.
So I seen you posted something on Instagram that was like 6 minutes long. I listened to the first minute and a half, and then I looked at the comments, so I kind of got the gist of it. Because I want to know what the fuck happened, you know?
Yeah. I thought you were going to call. I'm like, Finn's going to call me because you're driving home from Lockport.
Oh,
right?
God, dude. And well, I saw a story, and it said something about fucking bathrooms. I'm like, oh, God, here we go again. 'Cause we had the bathroom talk.
Yeah, we did.
Fucking for a whole show one time.
Yep, it was almost. You didn't let it go.
No. And then I see, I need your guys' opinion on bathrooms. And I didn't really get it. Like, I'm like, you know, if he's by himself, and he's with 3 girls, I mean, that's tough. And the girls are young.
Too young to be by themselves.
Yes. And you're by yourself. So that's fucking tricky because when the girls were really young and I knew that they couldn't go by themselves, the only spot I would take them would be like a family bathroom somewhere.
Yeah.
But how are you going to find one if you're on the road? You know, like if you're like a Walmart, they got family bathrooms. And
Right.
a lot of places have just general bathrooms where you just go in the stalls together.
Yeah.
But if you're just male and female and you're the only male and you got 3 little girls with you, I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do. You know, I'd be like, maybe I'd look in the men's bathrooms and make sure nobody's in there, then lock the door. That's the only thing I can think of.
You can't lock the door.
You can lock the door most of the time.
No.
On those doors?
No, it wouldn't. I think it was just open. It was either just open or it was just a push door.
Okay. Should have went to Casey's. I know you can lock
I
those.
didn't have that option.
Every Casey has like private bathrooms.
Oh yeah, I guess they do.
So that's probably what I would have
Not
did.
the bigger ones.
Well, you got to watch out for those fancy Casey's.
They're just, the fancy
Yeah.
Casey's don't. They're
Those
just
fancy
general.
Casey's don't. But that's what I'd be thinking along those lines. And it's hard because the girls probably got to be like, I got to go now. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's usually when they give me the heads up.
Yeah. No, I don't know. So what happened, Callis? Let's hear it.
All right, I'll tell you the whole sleazy story.
Let's hear it.
I tried to make the story short on Instagram, but I could not. I'm like, I got to explain. There's just a lot that went into it. So,
Are you sick? You got COVID?
I got COVID the 3rd. So I went. Preface, okay. I took a half day work Friday. My wife was like on her deathbed, like super sick, migraine.
God, now you're
cough.
sick too?
Oh no. That was just I was smoking cigarettes. Trying to be like Mackie.
Yeah, God.
So I'm like, all right, well if you're sick, and she had so she had her grandma's birthday party last Saturday. I had my grandma's birthday party and my mom's.
Yeah. There's like
Down
a
in
big
Arkansas.
one too. It was like
So
your mom's 60th.
My mom's 60th, my grandma's 90th. So,
Yeah.
and we had all these parties on one day, and Amber didn't feel good anyway. So I'm like, I could just take the girls.
Right.
She's like, that's probably a lot. Like by yourself, like
Yeah.
you can't help them in the car. Like
Yeah.
it could be a kind of a pain in the ass, but it's like really easy.
That's good.
Like, they listened really well. We went like almost like
That's far
too
trip
smooth.
too.
Yeah, it was about 11 hours down.
Holy fuck.
We left at like, I don't know, fucking 8, 9.
It's 11 hours to get down there?
Well, with them it is.
I mean, what's it usually take? 9.5?
I've done under 10,
Yeah.
but I'm cooking.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same, like, that's a distance to Karen's mom. Same
Yeah.
trip, 11 hours.
Yeah, so it's like you really can't like. So whatever, we go down there, easy breezy. Well, actually, hold on, backtrack. We stop at McDonald's.
Hold on, what happens if you get the shits or something?
I just eat beef and cheese.
Well, I mean, who knows what could happen, though? You never know
I just bring them with me.
in the shitter. I mean, you got to do something. You can't leave them by themselves.
No.
You'd have to.
Have
There's
to.
no other way.
Turn around, privacy.
God, that would be terrible.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
God,
That'd be bad.
that would be the worst case scenario. You get the fucking Hershey squirts, and you're on the road with 3 girls, and they're too young to be by themselves. They have to go with you, and you're shitting your brains out.
Yeah, well,
God, that would have been a nightmare.
I did like maybe that was in the back of my head because I didn't really eat bad at all. Like I stayed with my fasting. I ate like meat and like some
Yeah,
carbs. That's
yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
the whole time, like very normal food.
You'd have to.
Because I didn't want to go to the bathroom at all.
No.
I don't think I did on the way home either. I like peed. I mean that was it.
Yeah.
Typically I'll pee in bottles. I don't care.
Well, that's, when I'm traveling myself, I do it all the time.
Yeah, I don't. They can't see, so I'm,
No,
like,
in
I'm
the
up
back.
there by my front by
Yeah,
myself.
well, that's
so,
probably the best.
and I want to be able to stay awake, and I have like drinks and like pop and
Oh,
like, water
yeah.
and beer and vodka and whatever when I'm traveling.
Come on.
So we're going down there, and like I'm on like I don't know heightened dad mode because it's just me.
All right.
So we go to McDonald's, and this
Where are you talking about on the way down right
this
now?
is on the way down.
Okay.
On the way back, the other story
Yeah.
happened. So this is the first story. I didn't tell anybody this one. So we have these trays we strap to the girls' car seats. It's nice because they can put their food on it
Okay,
or their
yeah.
iPads or whatever
Right,
when we're
right.
traveling. It makes
Like
things
a little
super easy.
desk or
Like a
something?
little desk, basically. So I got their food, and I'm like, I pull over to strap it in so they can get all set up for our last like 2 hours we have.
Yeah.
And this lady comes to the back of my car because I have the 5th door up, whatever, the hatch. She's like, excuse me,
Yeah.
excuse me. And I'm like looking up. I'm like, what? She's like, I need a jump. And I'm like, I'm busy. I'm like, I have 3 kids. I'm trying to get fed. I go, you need to relax. She's like, well, I have jumper cables. I need a jump. I left my car light on. I'm like, you need to give me 5 minutes. Like, it's like she knew who I was. I'm
Oh
like,
my
I don't
God.
fucking know you.
Yeah.
I go, this is weird. So I'm taking my time getting them all set up, and then I'm like, is this a setup? How does your car die from leaving your light on to go to McDonald's to grab a burger and back?
Yeah.
Like, this seems like a setup.
Yeah.
Like 3 little girls, nice SUV. I go, I don't like this.
No.
So I was going to grab my pistol and just walk up and say, if this is like something to do with my kids or my vehicle, I'm going to shoot you.
Jesus,
And if
Kaz.
anybody else is involved, I'm going to kill them too.
I think you just leave instead, buddy. I mean, come on.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I don't know, because I was like on a 10.
My God.
You know, like looking around.
I just get the fuck out of there.
But she was like, I guess she ended up being like kind of, I guess she was nice. Because I'm like taking my time because I'm like, I kind of want to delay this to see if anybody else will help her.
Yeah, right.
Because I'm not in the position to go be a good Samaritan right now. I got shit to do. I
Yeah,
got 3
when you're with
kids
your kids and
by
all this.
myself,
And
you
there's a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
other people she could ask.
Right, there was like 20 people
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
got time. I usually help you out, but I got 3 little girls and I'm on a road trip here.
And I thought it was a setup.
True.
So I'm like, fuck that.
And that's a good excuse
like,
to get out of there.
I'm like, I'll grab my gun. I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, you want to play games? I'm
Well,
not doing
Jesus.
this today. I got 3 girls
Well, you
with
can't
me.
be
I'm by
fucking
myself.
shooting motherfuckers in the damn parking lot. You got
If-
3 other girls there. What are you going to do next?
If they took my kids.
Girls, let's get out of here. Well, yeah, of course you're going to have to do something then.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
I'm thinking you're going to blow these people away. And you got 3 little girls just back there eating their McDonald's. What's going on, Dad?
Nothing.
Turn around, girls.
Yeah, so
We're
I was
getting out
like,
of here.
I was like a 10, but I kind of took my time, and then this Hispanic man pulls in. He's like, "You want to jump?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she
perfect.
jumps him and then go. I'm like, "Okay, cool, I'm done."
Yeah.
So I fucking leave. Whatever. Next day, we get there that night. I see Tim, my cousins, fuck around, have dinner the next night, have the party. Then Sunday at like 4 a.m., back on the road.
4 a.m., huh?
I got up at 3:45. We got the girls in the car at 4. We pulled out.
That's tough.
Just because then I get them sleeping a couple hours.
Yeah, it's
so I
good.
got them sleeping until 6:30.
But it's tough to get that going.
Yeah, well, it's why time I wake up every day. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me, right?
What do the girls sleep?
Yeah, I carry them to their
Yeah.
seats. I buckle them all in, and they've slept
Yeah.
for almost 3 hours.
That's good.
So that's like,
It's a fourth of your
good,
trip or
yeah,
so.
good third quarter of the trip.
Yeah.
So we're going. So we eventually make it probably southern Illinois. I don't know, fucking Mount Vernon-ish.
Where are you at? In 55?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go through St.
67
Louis?
north, cut through St. Louis, then take on 55.
Yeah, it's 55.
north.
55.
And then 55 over to,
What?
jogging over to 39 somehow, I forget.
Is it 55 to 39?
Yeah. And then up to like, I get off like kind of back roads back to my house. after
Yeah,
that.
I get you.
But
I've traveled that many times at 55, all the
Yeah.
way up.
so it was like probably 4 hours left in the trip. And
So south of Springfield somewhere.
yeah.
In
somewhere
between
that area.
Springfield and St. Louis.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I see a Love's truck stop.
Yeah.
I go, perfect. It's big. They're nice. They're clean. Like, it's a trucker stop. I go, oh, family bathrooms.
Yeah.
So I get the fuel, go into the store, and I'm looking around. No family bathrooms.
Hold on. Usually they got a bathroom showers set up in the back for truckers.
Oh, I didn't
Separate
think about-
stalls
I thought they'd be all the
with-
same spot.
No, and they're all closed doors. The truckers have their own stall and shower in there.
I didn't see a sign for
And
that.
there's a lot of
'Cause I was
them.
going to look for the shower because thinking, okay, I got a private shower and a bathroom.
Most of them do.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
All I saw was the bathroom.
And those Loves usually they're wide open. They don't have like
Yeah.
doors most of the time. Like
yeah, to get into the
Yeah.
bathrooms. Yeah.
It's like a Walmart or something. Walmart bathroom. They don't have doors on them.
Right. There's no like locking door.
Yeah.
Right. So, but the girls had to go to the bathroom now because they don't really give you a heads up ever. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to take her. I'm like, you want to go? I've been just taking them to the women's bathroom lately just because it's cleaner and nicer. It's where they want to go. So I'm like, let's just go really quick. So we beeline in there. I go into the stall because I have to go in there with them, and it's an open door, whatever, right? And then there's 5 stall doors like that you close. Typical bathroom, not a single stall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Right.
People were like, "Why did you just lock the door?" I'm like, "There's no,
No, you
it's
can't,
a
you can't.
fucking, I can't lock that door. It doesn't lock." So we go in there, help them take care of their business, and we beeline out. Like, I'm not fucking around. I'm not even washing my hands. I say, just get out. We'll wash our hands in the car. Hand sanitizer. Like,
Yeah.
let's move.
All right.
And then this older lady, probably 55, 60, probably the one that needed the jump, maybe. She comes up to me like super nice. At first, she was like, "Hey, excuse me, were you the guy in the bathroom with the 3 daughters?" Me standing there, only bearded, tattooed guy with 3 girls around him. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, I wasn't. Why?
I'm like, yeah, that was me. And I thought she was gonna be like, "Oh, you're such a good dad,"
Yeah.
or "Hey, you dropped something and your
Right.
daughter dropped her stuffy or something." And then she like starts raising her voice, like, "Why do you think a man should be in the woman's bathroom?"
Okay.
And I'm like, "Well, typically, yeah, I'll agree with you. They shouldn't be, but you do know I have 3 daughters because they're standing next to me and you saw them,
Yeah.
and you know that they need help because they're 4."
Yeah.
so you probably could put this together. And she's like, well, I don't want a man or a transgender man in my bathroom.
Oh, did a transgender
Yeah,
man
and
in there for what?
I'm like, hold on, calm down. I go, I agree with you. I don't want my girls with
Yeah.
that either. I go, but they need my help, and I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
So you understand like why I was with them. And then she's like, why don't you take them to the men's bathroom? And I go, well, typically there's urinals.
Yeah.
So there's more openness of men and their genitalia.
Yeah, guys' dicks are just hanging out
They're
everywhere.
grosser. Half the time the other bathroom's broken.
Oh,
so you're
God.
waiting for the shitter. I go, it's really not a
Truck
clean-
drivers are
yeah.
in there blowing the toilets
Exactly.
up,
It's the
shitting
worst.
everywhere.
So I'm like, so I don't really take them in there because of these reasons.
Huh.
She's like, well, how about you blindfold them and you walk them in there next time?
What?
That's what she said.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
She wanted me to bird box my kids.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we're going to put the blindfolds on. Come on.
Yeah. I'm like, what? And then like I went from like trying to like have common ground because I don't want transgender. Like I don't want that either in my
No.
girls. So I'm like, oh, we have common
Yeah.
ground. And then she said to me to bird box my kids and have them go into the bathroom. And I'm like,
Oh, God.
okay, listen. I go, you're not going to tell me where I take my daughters to the bathroom. I go, this isn't your problem anymore. I go, or I was like, this is a you problem. This is not a me problem. I go, leave me alone now.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get fucking pissed because she was like trying to make it like she's like, oh, this is my opportunity. I found a guy in the
Yeah,
bathroom. I'm
right,
going to call him out in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not your moment, lady.
So,
like, this is
where's her
clearly not-
husband at? Husband come and beat you up?
No, I didn't see a husband at all. She just was. I don't know who she was there with. But then she goes to the fucking clerk
Yeah.
or the checkout guy, and then yells it again. What are you guys doing about this man in the bathroom? And now you have 10 people in the store like turning around. They look at me, and I have three girls holding my hands, and I'm like, really?
Oh, God.
I'm like, what the? Like, she just really wanted that moment of I found
Yeah.
a guy in the girls' bathroom. This is what I watched on TV. It's coming to our town. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna prevent it. And I'm
So
like,
weird.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then some guy came out to me. He's like, what the fuck was her problem? I go, right? I go, I'm like, that was ridiculous, right? He goes, what the fuck? He goes, good for you. Fuck her. I'm like,
Yeah.
thanks, buddy.
I know it's a weird situation, but
It was so weird.
I don't know why some old lady would have a problem with it.
She just
What are you
wanted that
going into her
moment.
fucking stall or something?
So I'm like, it's
I
not
mean,
a locker room.
No, it's not like there's girls in there naked.
Yeah, and I'm like, yes, girls don't walk in there naked. At least I don't think. I don't know. I don't go there very often, but when I do, I go to the stall with my
I
daughters
mean,
and I leave.
Yeah, listen. If you went to the guys' bathroom and I'm in there, my pants are on my ankles at the urinal, so my whole ass is hanging out and my dick
Why do you
You know-
feel like that?
because I saw Chugboat do it once. Usually when I go to sporting events or something, and there's big troughs, I pull them all the way down to the ankles. People are like, "What the fuck?" Hey, what's up, guys?
Don't mind me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need my girl seeing any of that shit.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
It was so fucking annoying. I was fucking pissed.
It's already sucks for you to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, come on, hurry up. Like, I was
Yeah.
trying to hurry everything up, get it done as fast as
It's
I
already
can.
like,
let's
oh
get
god,
outta
I'm
here.
on the road with 3 little girls. I got to do this. Yeah,
I just want to get home. And I was like, probably 3.5 hours from home at this point. Like,
because you can't let your girls go in there by themselves.
no, I'm like, they're too young.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in there. Like,
Right now, my daughter is the oldest is 10,
so she could take them
and I stand by the door.
Yeah.
And, like she goes in there, everything's fine.
outside the main.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a lot better. But I know when they're super young, it sucks. The only time I've ever had to do anything like that was when I went into a regular bathroom. That was whatever, the family one
Yeah,
I've done before.
Yeah,
But other than that, man, I would not. I hate that kind of stuff.
yeah. It was well. I remember when they were super young. A lot of men's bathrooms didn't have a changing table.
Yeah,
Like they just didn't, and you never really thought about it.
yeah.
So you had to change a baby. So then I'm like putting out blankets on the
Well, you
floor
usually
of a
change them in
men's
the car
bathroom
or something,
to change them in the
in
you know,
the
just-
trunk, the
Well, I
truck.
wasn't by my car. I was eating. Obviously.
Yeah, it sucks,
So
man.
it's just like it's never a good situation. It's just
No.
awkward. But like I'm like, okay, I got like 2 more years of this.
yeah,
Memory's like 8.
yeah. When she's
Probably
about
10.
10 or something, right?
Yeah.
That's what Elena is. That's pretty good. You know, oh man, that sucks.
It was so because usually like, dude, when I walk, you're probably the same way. When you walk around with your girls, people like give you a lot of attention. Like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah, right.
look at you cute. Like, oh yeah. Like usually
Yeah.
women are like super super nice.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, she's probably just being nice to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, what a
yep.
good dad you are.
Yeah.
You piece of shit. What are you doing in the girls' bathroom? Hey, this
Uh.
guy's a transgender in the girls' bathroom.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, it threw me off guard because I'm so used to like women complimenting me
Yeah.
when I have my kids, and I'm like, oh, this backfired really bad.
So then,
Yes.
how did it end? You guys just walking out and everything was good.
Yeah, I'm like, girls, get your toy. Hurry up, I want to leave.
Get your what?
Like their toy and like a candy for the rest of the
yeah,
road.
yeah, yeah.
'Cause they're being super, super good. So I'm like, pick a toy out, pick a piece of candy. I don't give a shit.
People are yelling at Dad.
And like get in the car. And then I like get
Did they realize something was going on?
So I talked to them in the car. I go, girls, did you see that lady talking to Dad?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, what was going on? And I'm like, typically, you shouldn't, if you have a man in the bathroom without kids, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
But if a guy goes in there with his girls, like I did with you,
Yeah.
that is perfectly normal. He's trying to take care of his girls. But if a guy's just walking around in there, that's a big issue. 100%. There's a difference. They're like, yeah, we understand. I go, okay, you guys get it.
Yeah, it's just weird having little girls.
Yeah.
If you had a couple little boys with you, it'd be no big deal at all.
Well, yeah, it's just going
So
to the
much
boys' bathroom.
easier.
Right.
That kind of shit.
Yeah. But I don't know. Some of the I got some like people online like after I posted that like poll.
Yeah, what were they
I
saying?
had like 25 DMs within like 20 minutes. Like people were just blowing it up like but I didn't give any context to it. I just said in general.
Right.
I didn't say how
saw
old.
that.
No one, you know my kids in the ages.
Yeah, right.
But if you don't know me, I don't post my kids online, so you have
No.
no idea if they're fucking 12 or they're fucking 3. Like you don't know. So I
Yeah.
didn't give any context. Like 70% said men's bathroom. But mostly men voted men and women voted women. And obviously I have more men followers. Dudes love me as they love you.
Yeah.
But then once I gave the context, they're like, yeah, never mind women's. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of women were saying, well, typically we hear like dads would be like, oh, girl dad coming in. Or is anybody here? I got to take my girls. And I go, okay.
Oh.
Then I open the door and say, girl dad, I need to take my girls here. And the girl goes, no.
Then you wait for them to leave.
I'd say too bad.
You're not going to wait?
Not if my girl said I'm gonna, cause they don't give you a 20-minute heads up. They go, I gotta pee now. And you're like,
but I
fuck,
mean,
fuck,
you
fuck.
can wait a minute.
I can.
The girls can wait
The girl-
1 minute. I'd be like,
Okay,
I gotta
and
give
then-
you. What the girls like in there taking a shit? We're like, well, we're coming in. But if she leaves in like 1 minute, I'd be like, all right, yeah, okay, we're coming in.
If there's an open stall, I don't care. I'd rather be like a little bit rude and my girl not pee her pants in the restaurant.
What did the cops say about this, Tom?
I don't know. It's just Jursic.
That would be good.
I told the lady call the cops.
That's what I would like to ask a cop.
I kind of wish they would have shown up.
We should put Jursic on the phone and ask him right now. I'm serious.
Well,
I wonder if that is illegal. I don't think it is.
I don't think there's any
What
laws.
if
about
he
it.
comes? If this was called in, what would he do about it?
I think probably laugh.
We should call him. Get him on the horn.
I don't know. Is he working?
Who cares? Even better. Say, Jursic, we need to call. Just 1 minute.
Let me text
What
him.
would you do in this situation as a police officer? Jursic's fired the next day. Maybe we call Mrs. Jursic.
Mrs. Jursic?
I tell you, she flew over in a helicopter, took a picture of my property.
Oh, really?
It was awesome. Yeah.
Threw some stuff at it.
Yeah, I think it was her underwear.
Jesus.
Sorry, John.
Let's see what he says.
Yeah. I'd like to
I
get
told the
his
lady,
opinion.
I go, if you have a bigger issue with this, call the cops. I said, I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone.
Oh, jeez, then you're there for a fucking hour.
No, I'd have been there for 5 minutes. Cop would have came in and be like, yeah, I took him piss. Anything else you want to talk? We didn't get write me a ticket.
But that's what we're going to get to the bottom of it right here. I don't think so.
Ticket for what?
You're going into a woman's bathroom.
What's the ticket for? It's not indecent exposure. I'm not exposing myself.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe in the 80s or 90s, that might be a ticket. Nowadays, it might not be a ticket.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't. Well, it's not a locker room. It's a bathroom, which is different.
Right.
Girls' locker room have been a lot different. Because there'd be naked women in there. That'd be bad.
Yeah, that would be
Then
very
you
appropriate.
definitely would be like, I don't know, what is that, a peeping Tom or a, I don't know even know what the word is.
Probably a peeping Tom.
Yeah, peeping Tom Callis.
Peeping Tom Finn.
Yeah. What did your wife say? Did you tell? Obviously, you probably told your wife on the
Yeah, I
way home,
called her
didn't you?
immediately as soon as we got the gas
Yeah,
station.
he's like,
I go,
couldn't
"Get
believe
this-
this
I
thing,
would
yeah.
get this shit.
Yeah,
We were
it's
talking about
gross,
today
man.
with a friend's place went to dinner for. Or
Went to
with.
dinner today?
Yeah.
Without me?
I told you to come over whenever. You came over too late.
What? Oh, jeez, I didn't know there's dinner involved. Where'd you guys go? White Castle or
right,
something?
No, right down the road to our friend's house.
To a house?
Yeah, they cook for us.
Jesus.
Yeah. Good people. And she's like, even if Tom wasn't my husband, I agree. Like, men's bathrooms are gross and men are gross. I'm like, yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah.
Like, easy breezy.
It's the men's bathrooms are the worst.
They are, dude. It's like
Especially
you
on
never
the
want to take
road
a shit
and-
in the men's bathroom. It's
Well,
gross.
you know what I say. Always stop at Buc-ee's. Best bathrooms
I,
ever.
when I was driving down, I'm like, is there possibly a Buc-ee's in Arkansas? Like, it's close. I know there's not one in Illinois. I know there's not one in Missouri.
There's not one in Missouri? I thought there was.
No. Well, at least not on the – I'm pretty sure no. It's like all East Coast and then like Texas.
It started in Texas.
Yeah.
Did you stop at Uranus Fudge Factory?
I did not.
You went to buy it, didn't you? That's on the way there. Has to be.
I don't remember seeing that at all.
Right on the way at 44? Is that what you took?
No.
Cuts across Missouri?
I don't
like.
No, I didn't go across Missouri. I like barely hit St. Louis. Like you're in Missouri for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
maybe.
Did you go 55 the whole way?
Pretty much.
Yeah, because 55 goes down like through Joplin or not Joplin, like almost to Memphis and all that, right? On the border of Missouri and Tennessee, and then you cut over.
Yeah, I took.
That's
let me
probably.
try to remember. Like it's super simple drive. It's really not that hard. It's
Yeah, so you wouldn't have went by Uranus.
I take 39. I hit Bloomington. Then I go 55 south.
Yeah.
I barely hit St. Louis.
Yep.
And then you hit 67 south.
Okay.
And you take 67 like almost the whole way until you hit like almost Little Rock, and then you jog over through the Springs. But
remember, I used to have a friend that used to sell VCRs in Little Rock.
is that a lucrative business these days?
That was a song. That was an old song.
Yeah, but besides that, it was a pretty good trip.
Dude, that's a crazy story. I
just-
knew when I saw the bathroom thing, I'm like, oh, God, we just
I
went
know,
over
like,
this like
Finn's
a
gonna-
month ago.
Finn's like, you motherfucker, I told you.
Yeah. Could not be going to the women's bathroom, pal.
Fuck them. Too bad.
But like I said, it's hard.
It's a gray area. It's like, okay, so now you have 3 girls. You have 3 girls in the girls' bathroom.
I've never-
or 1 man.
I've
or
never traveled
3
like that
women,
out of state.
3 girls in the men's bathroom. It's like, well, which one is it? Like, you know what? What do you girls want to do? Women's? 10-4, you got it. Easy.
I've
peasy.
never traveled with the girls out of state like that.
Me neither.
It's always Karen's
It's
there.
like I'll go to I'll take them like to
You
ice
take
cream
the girls and I
or
go here.
Target or something.
Yeah.
Like we'll usually like quick trips, or maybe I'll take them to dinner, and then it's like
Well, it's simple.
simple stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's
I've never taken for a
on
whole
a
weekend
fucking
by myself.
11-hour road trip. Woo.
Easy breezy, man.
Yeah.
They were good.
Put the shitter right in the van next time.
We do have a pop up like toilet for like
Yeah.
emergencies, but
Whoa.
it's like
Out the
shit
window.
inside the SUV. It's not ideal.
Hey, Dad's got to take a shit, guys. Look the other way. Shit in the
Got a
SUV.
kid's toilet. It's like this big, like a kid's small plate.
I got the Hershey squirts. We're going to have to empty it halfway through.
Just put it underneath me while I'm driving.
Man. Yeah. That's pretty good, Tommy.
How was Lockport, Louisville?
Oh, no.
Lock up gym.
Yeah, well, I talked a lot about that last night, but it was great. Lock-up gym. Had a pretty decent crowd. Showed up. There was a kid there that was 6'7", 445 pounds or 450 pounds at 16 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Huge. I mean, you
Sounds
made me
like
look
he's
small.
Sounds like he's having a heart attack.
Did you see that video? Kid looked like Andre the Giant.
I saw a picture and then a video of him. Like, you just
God.
tagged D-Bell.
Yeah. I said, damn, Bill, this guy's coming for you. But, yeah, he doesn't play football. He's got, like, something wrong with his ankle.
Yeah, it's probably too much weight on it.
Well, he's, like, born. I don't know what it was. Something's wrong with his ankle. He's born that way. I don't know what his deal is. But, man, that kid was hilarious. He had that baby face, and I called him Baby Gorilla. I said, the fucking guy looks like a baby gorilla. Holy fuck.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that guy was a monster, dude.
Right?
That was a big boy.
What the hell was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it was good. Drank beer a little bit the night before. I went down the night before and then did the meet and greet. Ate some hamburgers at they have some awesome hamburger place there. It's open 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Bill's Toasties, it's been around for like 50 years.
Is it like smash burgers, like thin patties and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like usually pretty good.
Like an old diner set up.
Yeah, I
and it's
like
open
that.
24 fucking hours a day.
Is that worth it in Taylorville?
I guess there's a lot of
Third
there's a lot of
shift?
meth heads there.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Taylorville's a wild town. And then I'm trying to think. Oh, the newspaper came and interviewed me.
Really?
Yeah. So the newspaper is there, interviewed me for like an hour, and then they took a bunch of pictures. So I made some Taylorville newspaper article.
You got to get that.
I told them the main headline should be what that fan of mine said a long time ago. They said, "Who is Huck Finn Barble?" Huck Finn Barble is like, if Hulk Hogan and Steve Austin had sexual intercourse with a Pepsi Urban can, Huck Finn Barble would be the offspring. I said, that's a perfect attention getter right there. That needs to be in the paper.
That's long.
Yeah, that's true too. That's what Karen said.
It's a little bit
Said
long.
you can't
a
have
little
that.
bit, little bit wordy.
Yeah, as a headline. But it needs to be in the paper. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I didn't get much sleep Saturday night. And then went to work Sunday. And then Sunday night after work, I packed my truck up and took off and didn't get there till like, I don't remember, 8:30 at night. And then I drank there for a couple hours. Didn't get much sleep there. I had to sleep, in a bed I'm not used to and shit.
Right.
So I was fucking exhausted. And then I put on the hook and barbell face and did a fucking hell of a workout there too. I think I pressed 130s or 140s. They had these huge dumbbells there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, they were hard because they were the hexagon ones.
Yeah.
So when you got them up, it had like way more wiggling in them. Like the plate style bar or dumbbell when they get bigger. You know what I mean? Like the ones we have. I have 110s. Yeah. The way those are built are easier to press. When there's those big round balls on the fucking side, it just makes them harder to press.
Yeah.
Because it's like something to do with almost like a bamboo style bar. I don't know how to explain it, but it just gives you like a little bit of that.
Huh.
I could tell, especially the first rep. I was like, holy fuck. Did that. Had a great workout. Sat down and talked to a bunch of kids. They just want to know, shit, how I work out, what I did, how I became Huck Finn barbell, all kinds of shit like that. So I sat around and talked to them kids for like an hour after it was over. And then John took me down the street to some bar. I had a beer and some food, and then I got out of there. But I didn't get home till that night. It was 11 at night or something.
How far south is Taylorville?
Like 3.5 hours.
You?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a haul, dude.
You're almost an hour from me, so that's fucking far.
And I'm that last hour and a half. Well, I had to come through Bloomington Normal. I was coming up I-39, right?
Yeah.
So you back road it to Bloomington Normal pretty much, and then I got on I-39, and dude, I almost pulled over at that Love's gas station. There's a Love's there in Bloomington Normal, where 55 and 39 meet, kind of, and they have like camping there. Some of these truck stops have camping now. For you can pull in for the night.
Yeah, I know that.
Like not like on hook or something, but you can pull in and camp now in those places.
Huh.
So I almost pulled my truck over and passed out. I was like that close, but I didn't do it. I'm like, I'll make it up the road and keep going. And then the next truck stop, I'm like, I just about pulled over there. And then finally the last truck stop was like Ottawa, and I still almost pulled over. Like I'm 20 minutes from home. And I made it because my eyes were like crying, like I couldn't see because they wanted to close.
Dude. You're fucking.
And I'm by
you
myself.
nod off. You're like,
oh
fuck.
yeah.
Then you wake up though from it, and then like 5 minutes later,
I'm taking like scoops of pre-workout. I got to stay up. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I shouldn't have any more pre-workout, but fuck, if I'm gonna make it home, I got to do something.
porn.
Like rolling the window down. Oh, I did put porn on. I was blaring into my speakers. I'm fucking driving down the road. I could just make it home. I cannot wait to get to my bed.
It's the worst, dude.
And then Karen was waiting up. I don't know if she wanted to hang out that night or not, but I'm like, I don't even want to
dying.
talk. I got to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed the second I hit that bed. That's all I was thinking about in my head was my bed all the way home because I'm just so exhausted from the 2 or 3 days, acting like an idiot and not going to bed. But, yeah, it was a good trip. Good trip. Huck Finn barbell, or not Huck Finn barbell. HFB supplements is starting to get out there more, which is great. That was the whole plan, man. There's a gym or a supplement store gym in Tennessee. Dan, I don't remember the name of it, but it ordered like 4 cases in 20 days or something.
Damn.
So he ordered a big order and then ordered a couple more cases 20 days later. So that's good. That means it's selling.
Right.
And then the people I talked to in Taylorville, they love it. All good reviews. So just keep getting it out there, man. We're on Natty Superstore now. That's pretty big.
Yep.
They bought a bunch of
Goob.
cases.
Mm-hmm.
That Goob Van, where does he find all this information, dude?
He's all over the place.
I mean, that guy's like his whole life is doing that. I mean, that's
He
a lot of
loves it.
work, dude.
Well, does the training too, obviously, but
Yeah, but making those videos, they're pretty in depth. Some of them.
he probably does it so easily now.
You see that Paul Dillett? I remember that guy when I was like a kid. He used to be on Flex Magazine all the time. He was this video he just did on like he owns like a women's federation, and he's like treating these women like shit and stuff.
Really? I don't know. I don't watch
I
all of
saw
them.
it like yesterday.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
You see Larry Wheels interviews lately? He had an interview that came up on TikTok or something where he was talking about to Flex Lewis. Like Flex?
Oh yeah, Flex Lewis. Yeah,
Um,
Flex is a good guy. I met him once. Awesome guy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Met him in California.
He was talking about his online porn addiction, but it wasn't porn. It was like sex group chat things,
What?
and he was spending 5 figures a day. Like, he wasn't just watching porn up, like jerking off all the time.
What?
He was like, it was like a, I don't know if you talk to somebody, if it's a video. He was describing like it was not just like Pornhub. It was a service. You talk to somebody or
Oh
a
my
chat room
God.
or a private thing. And he goes, yeah, I was spending like
How could
5
you?
figures a day.
How could you spend that much money?
I have no idea.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
And he goes, people look at me and they're like, why would you ever need that? He goes, you could get it. You could probably have sex that, a lot of people, if you want, probably a lot of girls want to have sex with you because you're Larry Wheels, you're jacked, you're famous. He's like 1.something million followers.
So yeah, why doesn't he just call a girl up on the phone and FaceTime her?
He
Do the
said-
same thing.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched a clip of it. He's like, well, when you're on TRT, it's just you want more. And I'm like, TRT, Larry?
Yeah.
Fucking
Larry's not
TRT.
everything that ever invented, probably. But still, why wouldn't he just phone somebody and FaceTime him and fucking jerk off to him or something?
He said his addiction was doing it online.
That's
I don't know.
Still, like, I don't get it.
5 figures a day.
That's the
Imagine spending
weirdest-
$10,000 a day on something like that.
I don't. Didn't he go to like a different country, right? Dubai.
Dubai. He said
So
because they were like thinking like, well, you're a strip club because they don't have strip clubs in Dubai. It's not a thing. So he's like, I would get it online. He said it was a super bad addiction.
But what? Oh yeah, sounds like a super bad addiction.
I know, right?
I mean, it's like telling somebody, like, beer is good enough if you want to, like, I don't know, instead of doing heroin, right? Go watch a porno movie for free instead of spend $10,000, like, talking to a girl online.
I guess.
That's fucking weird, man. That's where I draw the line,
listen
dude.
to the podcast now and just.
I would never-
but
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's
Just
weird.
just
I mean,
beat off. If you have a sex addiction, which I jerk off a lot, I have sex a lot, you just do it. I'm not going to pay somebody money to do it.
yeah,
That's the problem. Maybe he was addicted to that part.
Yeah, maybe.
Addicted to paying a random stranger
Yeah,
to fucking beat off in front of her or something. Maybe that was the part he's addicted to.
maybe.
That's what it sounds like. Because, I mean, if you just want to fucking jerk off, you just do it and then it's over with, and then do it again if you want to do it again and do it again.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't understand why you have to pay somebody.
I don't know. Must have been something.
We need to get him on the show.
Larry.
I think I have his phone number.
I haven't talked to him since before he was big time in California. We competed together and got dinner together. Very, very shy.
Yo, I remember you tell me that. I met him maybe
very shy.
2 years later in L.A., probably 2019, I think. Had to have been.
Yeah.
He was with the Generation Iron guys.
Hmm.
And I talked to him a little bit. But, dude, that's really fucked up, man.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But he's
I didn't-
obviously pretty open about it. I mean,
Well,
obviously.
he wasn't until now, I guess. I haven't seen
I
it.
think he's.
I'd have to look it up.
Cured or whatever.
He's cured.
Maybe.
Skunk can't change its stripes, pal.
I didn't. Like I said,
Hard to tell what's going on now. Where does he live at? Los Angeles?
I don't know.
I think he moved that back to L.A. I thought he was opening up
Did
a
he?
gym. Is the last I heard of him.
Really?
I think. Did somebody pay him to go to Dubai?
I have no idea.
Because
Dude.
there's a lot of rumors out there. I heard some guy paid him to go out there.
Dude, he's got 4.8 million followers now.
Dude, I remember that guy had like no followers.
I know.
That's
I
wild.
don't understand. Like, for what?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know how that even happened. Because I met him. He's very strong, upcoming in the powerlifting world.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it's Larry Wheels. Like, oh, good dude, whatever. And now it's like 5 million followers.
I mean, he never held any records, I don't think, did he? Strong guy.
Maybe.
Well, he tried to beat Eric's record. He never did, I thought. 275 one? Right? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I mean, fucking God, he's fucking strong, but I don't know he was that popular. Oh yeah, my new OG gym opening soon. Yeah, he's opening a gym. Demoing something about his equipment. You have to like subscribe to his broadcast channel or something.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I see that on there. People have them all the time.
That's wild. 5 million followers. Well, his gym should do pretty well.
Yeah.
5 million people following you.
Fuck.
That probably helps.
5 million followers, Larry Wills. Is that popular, huh?
That's why I don't like.
I would have never thought. If I would have guessed, I would have guessed about 1 million.
Yeah.
You know, I would never guessed that many.
I wonder if someone like took over his social media, or like told him you got to make this kind of content.
Yeah,
you need to use this popular song
I'm
this
sure.
week. Because how do you get from like 100,000 followers? Like usually, like if you're a really good powerlifter, like you're Dan Bell, or you're these like bigger names like Bilbo Swaggins, fucking John Hack, whatever. Like you're gonna get 80 to 100,000 followers just from being a good powerlifting dude and very strong.
Right.
Like he went from that to 5 million. That's a big fucking difference, dude.
I was watching a video today, and a lot of them pay these marketing companies
To take over,
and they pay them a lot of money. It's like fucking like $15,000 a month. So if he's paying $15,000 a day to hookers, fuck, Jesus, I'm sure he's paying people to run all of his shit too,
or tell them what to make or whatever.
Yeah,
Maybe,
of course they do everything.
I looked into that for like marketing for Be Better one time.
Oh God.
And I was like, well, it's just fucking on the way to work. I was listening to the radio, and it was like a company out of Chicago, like marketing, hit us up for. And I was like, kind of looking into it. I wonder what this would cost. It was like $5,000 a month. I'm like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I talked to Massonomics about it. They did some kind of marketing.
They didn't
Because I kept seeing on my fucking
return.
Facebook feed, I'm seeing a sponsored ad from Massonomics. So like, you guys are fucking paying for ads now? And he said, yeah, some lady started doing it. They paid quite a bit of money. He said they didn't really, it wasn't worth it. Like maybe they came back and broke even maybe or something. But I'm like, that still might be worth it though.
Because you break even now because you get the returning customer.
Yeah, because you get a returning customer and you get new people. So that would be worth it. But I don't know. They didn't say they probably wouldn't do it again.
I've looked into it a couple times for us just because I'm like, I didn't go to school for marketing.
No,
I don't know
that Google ads, all that stuff.
Like,
I got a book I read. I don't understand any of it.
I don't understand.
Probably have to read it 10 more times.
Yeah, do your SEO marketing. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is that? Like I try to do the stuff with ClickFunnels because what's his name talked about it. Really rich guy, you know.
Oh,
Stuman.
Stuman.
He was talking about it.
Well, he's got a company about funnels.
Yeah, so I looked into it, like signed up for something, like the free one for like a couple weeks to try to figure it out. I could not figure it out to save my life.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll hire someone to do it for me. I'll spend a couple $100, have them do it. And then I'm like, yeah, I just want a ClickFunnel. And the guy's like, yeah, but what do you want? I go like funneling sales to get more sales and like,
yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
understand.
but what do you want?
I don't know.
I go, well, like the training and then to the more training to different challenge. Yeah, I have to return your money. You're not being clear. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I didn't understand.
I'm like, I
listened
can't even hire someone to do it for me.
I listened to him talk for like 2 hours. I still didn't understand what that was.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Me neither.
I tried it, but couldn't figure it out.
No, I don't understand either. Like I said, I've all my stuff is organically through my Instagram. That's it.
Yeah,
most of it. You know, I got 20-some thousand followers on YouTube now, but dude, I try to YouTube all the time. It's just so much harder. You need somebody else to do it. It's just so much more work, and you got to make it look good. It needs to look more professional, and it's real hard, and it takes a lot of your time. I got so much shit going on.
I was talking to Tim about that this weekend. We stayed up late drinking vodka, smoking cigars one night. The night I got in, because I'm like, he had to leave the next day, so I'm like, this is our only night we could hang out.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was going to Vegas for this. There's this mansion that I guess everybody takes their products to, and it's like very scheduled. And you'll take like HFB supplements there, and you'll set up for like 4 hours, and they'll record all this video, and they'll shoot basically commercials for you and ads. Like, okay, you have to give us $10,000, and we're gonna shoot this awesome, super professional commercial, bunch of stuff you can use. You can pull this content, and it's gonna look really nice. So that's all this mansion's for. And I guess they bring in like $250,000 a month, like this mansion does, and they have a whole marketing team there all the time or whatever. He's trying to explain to him, like, Jesus Christ. He goes, yeah, I'm talking to this guy who's like does all this stuff in marketing because he's trying to sell more cold plunges.
Yep.
And he's like, everybody starts at Instagram and TikTok. Like that's all they focus on. He goes, YouTube is your starting point. Everything from YouTube, you pull everything from the main video on YouTube to your other little sites.
Wow,
he goes, that's what you have to do. I'm like, I've heard that before. I think we talked about that. He's like, that has to be your starting point. Everything starts on YouTube, and then you pull your clips from there. And I'm like, I've heard that before. He goes, no, it's like the most important thing you'll ever do.
Well, that's exactly how Elite FTS does.
Right.
If you look at their page, they got some lady doing it now. That I talked to him about it when I was out there. Dave has there's a guy there that does all the recording and presses the buttons. You know.
Yeah.
Remember I told you got. See, I was looking into that too about the buttons and the cameras.
The black box.
Yeah,
I tried looking it up. I couldn't fucking find it.
I see them. I found them now. They're not that expensive, but you just need multiple cameras hooked up into a computer, and somebody on here, it's on an app, and you just presses the buttons.
Yeah.
And then, but you have to have another guy here doing it, pretty much. We can't do it, I don't think. I mean, it looked like shit probably if we did.
It would just be a lot more work for Tom.
But, yeah, it would be a lot of work, dude. And then I think there's apps now, which I heard, like that artificial shit, right?
AI.
You can take that and plug it into the AI, and they'll pull your best clips out and make them into shit.
What?
That's what I'm hearing. I try to watch all these YouTube videos when I'm drinking my pre-workout and trying to learn shit, you know?
I gotta look into that. It's just like some of the stuff goes over my head. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Super confusing, you know? But, yeah, and then you take our best shit and make cool videos out of it, and then they put – and you got all these guys that do all this what the fuck is it called? Like if you do a reel and as we're talking and then like all this shit pops up, cool shit, like a fucking page will rip off and my head's there and sticking above it and there's shit above my head and cool graphics and all this shit that makes people want to watch it. And it zooms, the more you zoom in and zoom out and do all this other bullshit, keeps a person's attention. And it's just so much shit, man.
I've done that before. The captions app that I use,
Mm-hmm.
because I think the words look cleaner, so I'll use it from time to time on videos when I'm talking. And it has like a AI art.
Yeah.
And it, when you're talking, it'll say like, you know, yeah, I was up in this forest, and then a forest pops up here, and then you could take the forest and make it smaller, bigger, a different one, and you could put it over here. I'm like, and it would only, I mean, I did it while I was driving home one day.
Yeah.
Like it was that simple, but I'm like, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it's just to hold somebody's attention.
Right.
When you keep showing different shit instead of just you sitting there, blah, 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 it doesn't hold their attention as much. And if you have like a clip that's like 40 seconds long and then you keep changing the camera stuff, it holds their attention more, they say.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing, man.
Yeah, that's what but if you have all that content first, you pull whatever you need to.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was trying to.
So you start with long form.
Yeah.
And then you go to the short form shit.
Yeah. I got to look into it more, man.
Right now, all I do is do a video and then I regurgitate it on the other sites.
Yeah.
You know, half the time I just take it, download it off Instagram. That's what I've been doing. And just trying to throw it up on places.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Marketing's tough, dude.
But you got to keep putting content out constantly, daily is like the king. People got to keep seeing your face, got to keep seeing your product every day.
Mm-hmm.
So they might not want to buy your product now, but a couple days on the road, they're like, hey, I want to get some pre-workout. Oh, fucking Huck Finn sells that pre-workout. I'm going to go to that. I just saw it like every day.
Right.
Like it gets in their brain, just like your logo. Your logo, you keep seeing that logo, people are going to remember that logo.
Mm-hmm. Jersey's available.
Oh, this is a perfect way to end the podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me see if I can fuck this up Finn style. Why isn't it calling? Let me get off the Wi-Fi. Come on. Why isn't it calling him? I don't hear anything.
You've reached out. I missed your call. Leave a message and I'll get
You
back.
just give us the fuck you
What
button.
was that?
Dude, this podcast is relying on his content here to end the show. You talk to John the whole time and tell him. I mean, he probably already knows, right? You talk to him?
I said, are you free? We have a podcast for you and we're live.
Yeah, you explain everything to him. And then at the end, ask him what he would do if he showed up.
Well, he should probably know the whole sleazy story by now.
Yeah, I would think.
He said yes.
John Jersich or John the Officer Jersich.
Jesus. What is his fucking phone number going to pop up next, Kels? Watch out.
Jersix?
This guy's going to be having a million phone calls.
Tommy.
What are you doing, dude?
John, it's Tom and Tom.
Oh, Tom, how are you guys? Oh, good. The old lady just gave me a fresh haircut.
Sweet.
What
You
kind
are
of sexual thing is that?
You are
Gross.
live.
Oh, I'm live.
Are you
yeah.
nervous?
Yeah, that feels like
I
my
can tell.
time. Oh man, I had I known, I would have thrown some cologne on.
Dude, we got a very important question that only you could answer, and luckily we're just about to wrap the podcast up, so it's perfect timing to end the podcast on the ultimate question we've had since the start of this podcast. Like the whole beginning of the podcast revolved around Tom's question. Tom asked the question.
Yeah, so you saw my thing about the me taking the girls to the bathroom getting yelled at?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told her at the end, I said, fucking call the cops, don't give a shit. And Finn's like, what do you think the cops would have said? And I go, they probably would have laughed, and I'd have been on my way in 5 minutes. But he's like, well, we don't know.
Yeah.
Is it against the law? And I'm like,
We have no idea.
I think so. So if you were that, if you showed up and you see some guy with 3 girls,
Yep.
and she called the cops, what's the procedure?
Yeah, what's the protocol? Like if Tom's in the women's bathroom, but he is with the 3 little girls, but he is in the women's bathroom and he comes out and a woman calls the police on him, what would happen?
What kind of gas station were you at?
The truck stop. Loves.
I would have looked at that woman that called and said, have a nice day. Probably would have grabbed me a Slim Jim.
Brick of cheese.
Well, you were right, Callis. I thought the same thing. I just didn't know for sure.
Yeah, like any cop's going to be like, this is a joke. Why we waste my fucking time?
Now, it would have been a lot different story, though, if it was a, say, women's locker room, though, right, John?
Yeah. I mean, that definitely would have been different. Yeah, I agree. But it's like, hey, lady, he's got 3 little girls. They're using the bathroom. Like, there's bigger issues in this world than that. Why don't you just, why don't you just leave? This guy's being a great father, and nice day.
Tom's eating it up right now.
And then I probably would have asked for Tom Callis' autograph, because if I'm at a truck stop gas station with Tom Callis, who wouldn't?
Yep. Let me sign your badge.
Tom is eating it up right now. He's never had a bigger smile on his face.
Yep. John's right. Spot on.
Can't argue with the man.
Spot on answer.
But I'm just goofing because you guys know I know Tom Callis really well. I already have his autograph. I mean, that's just a goof.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
I was like half hoping. I go, I hope she does call the cops and they get here fast enough. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine, because my girls want some stickers anyway.
Yeah,
like,
some
call the
big
cops.
badges.
We want some badge stickers.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well,
what a joke.
you never know. Like, if she called and said that, I mean, like, there's not even a guarantee they'd send a police officer.
You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, some of like the bigger areas or even rural areas, like, they don't have the people, or they're just too busy to go to that. They're like, okay, well, we're not going to send someone out for that. Have a nice day.
Yeah, that's what we figured that. But
well, you're a pretty smart guy, Tom.
Listen, I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, there's no way, like, Tom's gonna get arrested or something. But I don't know what a cop would say if he did come out for something like that. But now we got to the bottom of it.
I'd look at everything and be like, his little girls were using the bathroom. All right, we're done. Conversations.
Yeah, because you can't let 3 little girls go into a bathroom by themselves.
No.
Well, no,
it's not going to happen.
And I even said to Tom, like, I was texting Tommy, I said, as a grown man, I would almost feel bad for the dad bringing the daughters into the men's bathroom.
I would 100%.
Right.
Like, hey, man,
right?
I'd help a guy out. Mm-hmm. Like, no, let's clear out. Let's help out here. Like,
I would do something like that too. I'd say, let's get out of here and let them use it for 2 minutes, and we come back in.
Right.
Absolutely. But I know what you're saying is the women's, it's all stalls. It's obviously a lot cleaner because, hey, we're men, we're animals,
Oh, yeah. The truck stop, too, is probably shit all over the walls.
When I'm at truck stops, I shit with the door wide open, conversation.
Lovely. Yeah, what a lovely image.
Right. What is it, Dumb and Dumber, when he comes into the stall at the end?
Oh, yeah, Seabass.
Yeah, Seabass
3 o'clock.
In. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Holy shit. Did you train today, Tommy?
Me or Tom?
Which time are you talking? There's too many times.
I trained this morning, 5 a.m.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We're squatting Friday.
Oh, brother, I got to work.
You got to quit that job, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. I got to work all weekend. The city needs me. I mean,
me too, buddy.
I don't like labels, but they call me a hero. But whatever.
Yeah, local hero.
Well, I'm glad my tax dollars are going to you, John.
Hey,
he's in a different town.
I appreciate
2 houses there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Just paid my September taxes straight to John's pocket. I just handed him the check. Look here, buddy.
Yeah, he deserves it.
That's how this works, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks.
Got some concrete work starting tomorrow.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
The ranch.
Yeah.
What time you got that heated concrete driveway?
That's right. Hey, we got Last Fling this weekend in Naperville. If anybody's out there,
that is big.
Look for Ranch Cop.
What is it?
The Last Fling. That's like one of the big, huge things they have out there.
Is it
Yeah.
kid friendly?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, carnival and everything.
Where's it at?
Downtown.
The downtown area,
Like
right
river,
off.
like Riverwalk?
It's the same area
Yeah.
where they have, what's the other big festival they got out there, right?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
mean
Rib
they do.
Fest they have out there, the big one?
No, they do Rib Fest at the DuPage County Fairgrounds now.
Oh, they used to have Rib Fest downtown Naperville.
They used
A
to.
lot of good bands and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What days you working, John? We might come out.
I'll be out there Monday on the overtime detail. So I start at noon. So yeah, if you come out, shoot me a text.
Yeah, we might stop by. Looking for something to do. We're like the weekend's all open, so I'm gonna be working a lot. But in between shifts, maybe I could stop out with the girls. Maybe we can go
Yeah,
check out a women's bathroom or something. They got women's bathrooms out there.
Naperville has some of the best women's bathrooms.
Can't wait to go roam them.
Oh, big time. Is anybody big singing out there?
I don't think so.
Travis Tritt?
There's not really an area to do real big acts, you know.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe Travis Tritt would be out there or something.
Oliver Anthony or something.
Oh, if
Yeah.
he was, I would have had backstage passes already.
Yeah, Double T. Travis!
A big Travis Tritt fan.
Well, John, we appreciate you coming on and clarifying this for the millions and millions of Let's Get Stupid fans.
Yeah, it's good. Now people know.
Yeah.
You know, hey, absolutely. Tom, always a pleasure.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you, Johnny.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
That was perfect, man.
What a great
End of the show. We got clarity on everything.
Now you know, men go to women's bathrooms.
Yeah, well, listen, that's
Just gotta have a daughter.
I'm going to stop by on my way home tonight and stop in the women's bathroom.
I'm just scoping it out for next time we hear my kids.
Yeah, call John Jersick, okay? He's a cop. He told me I can go in here.
I already got approval. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to wrap this up?
GeneralLeathercraft.com. Matt Hayden at @Pioneer_Fit on Instagram. Go there for your new knee sleeves. Now.
Yeah.
Great set of sleeves. You want to squat more in sleeves? Use his. Guaranteed squat more, or he'll give you all your money back. Except it's all true except for the last part. SubZeroPlunge.com. Code be stupid at checkout if you hear it here. $250 off. Awesome product. Get you down to 37 degrees. Inflatable and ceramic tubs now available.
You don't need to go to 50. We just talked about that, Tommy.
Yeah.
Same
If
effect.
you're a sissy. Be Better Official. All your training needs. I got a dad challenge open right now. It's going to be starting in about 4 weeks. I think September 25th I put the start date, I believe. So all you dads who got out of shape this summer.
Are you fat, out of shape sweat
eating
hogs?
fucking sucking down hot dogs and Bush Light, and you look like shit and your clothes feel like shit.
Busch Light.
We're going to tighten up, lose that summer weight before you have a downward spiral into the winter and come back in spring looking like Boss Man from 3 years ago.
Listen, Boss Man gained 3 pounds this week, and I'm very, very upset. He had a relapse.
Oh, no.
He did. Yeah, so if you are listening to this and you follow at, I think, Big Boss Man 48, go to his page and call him a fucking fat pussy for gaining 3 pounds. We're very upset with him. He was on his way. He's lost weight every week for 7 or 8 straight weeks, and he fucked up big time.
Damn it, Boss
I think he
Man.
gained 2 pounds or something
That
this week.
podcast went to his head.
It did. I'm telling you, he got comfortable
Gave up.
and was not happy with him. I said, you piece of shit, when I saw his weight this morning.
Yeah.
And he goes, I failed. I said, no shit. And then I caught him right when he got through the gate at work, too, yelling at him. Everybody else was yelling at him, giving him shit, too.
Good.
So that's what he needs.
It is
Hold on. What is today? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be a Labor Day sale at HuckandBarbell.com, and there will be the more, I think, supplements you buy, the cheaper they are. And we rarely put the supplements on sale.
Awesome.
So if you're going to buy supplements, wait a couple days.
Bingo.
Oh, yeah, and I got a new shirt coming out. I'm not going to say what it is, though, and it's awesome.
Okay.
It is fucking hilarious.
Shut up, Karen.
No, that's been done, pal.
Oh.
Or you're ending the show.
Oh, no.
Is that your ending to the show or
I
a
wish
question?
I had that shirt that day, though. Damn it.
Okay, bye.
Shut up, Karen.